Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for May 20th, 2015, and a mostly sunny day is expected today with high pressure attempting to move in from the northwest here. This is going to be setting off a stretch of about 5 days or so of just bright sunny conditions. Going to be one exception is going to be tomorrow, where we're going to expect partly cloudy skies with this system here that's going to move to our south, but I do expect this to stay far enough to the south that we will not be receiving any precipitation with it. Just a little bit of increasing clouds from it, but just a partly cloudy, maybe mostly cloudy a little bit further south, but that's about it. So other than that, I mean, this is really the only blemish, if you want to call it that, in the next 6-7 days here. We're going to now looking at early Thursday here. This is very early Thursday. You can see this system here exiting the Carolinas is actually an area low pressure sitting right here. It's going to be exiting the Carolinas in this direction here, but just cloudy skies that will be presenting itself across mainly the southern 2/3 of Delaware and South Jersey here on Thursday morning. But elsewhere, we're just looking at partly cloudy skies across the majority of our coverage area before this exits to the south. So this would be much needed rainfall. Of course, it's not going to help us out. It'll scoot out to sea harmlessly. And then after that, looks like we're getting into Friday here with high pressure again establishing itself over the Great Lakes. And that is going to move to the southeast and be right over top of the area here on Saturday. This is a look at Saturday afternoon, and high pressure is sitting right over top of us. So it's going to be one of those days where it'd be hard to find a cloud in the sky, just with a 1030 high sitting on top of you. A lot of sinking air, a lot of dry air, so that's going to be the case for the next several days. As a matter of fact, when we talk about dry, we're talking about very low humidity sunny days that we're going to be dealing with for the next couple days as well. So all that humidity we've had over the past, say, 4 or 5 days is going to be going away for the foreseeable future. And going a little bit further here until we get to Sunday, I was going to say, until we get to Sunday here, and this high pressure now anchors itself off the eastern seaboard. By doing that, the return flow around high pressure will allow these winds to come in more southwesterly, and that's going to increase the temperature on Sunday. So many locations get up close to 80 degrees again on Sunday after being in the 70s all week. But it also increased the humidity by doing that. This system to the west here was our next chance of precipitation. The latest models are not really impressed with it. This is actually a warm front, and the models are going to very slowly drag this through, but it looks like a dry front again. Go figure. This is an association with this area of low pressure moving up into the Great Lakes region here like this. There's a cold front attached to it, a warm front attached to it, but you can see no precipitation as indicated on the models right now straight through the holiday weekend, which means this much needed rainfall that seems to be eluding us is going to continue. Here's a model projections over the next 10 days, 10-day total of precipitation accumulated over that period, and you have anywhere from 1/10 to 3/10 of an inch across this entire area. This is the majority. This makes up the majority of the Eastern PA Weather Authority coverage area, and you can see most of these readings are about 3/10 of an inch or less grand total for 10 days. This is not going to cut it, folks. We definitely need some more rain, and most of the heavier rain stays out to our west, especially in this area here. Even the most robust areas are about 1.5 inches here, so we're not even that wouldn't really do a dent in our current drought situation that we're heading toward. And we might have to do some reevaluations of what we thought of what was going to be for the drought this summer. There was not projected to be a drought in this area here, but places like Allentown, I just looked at the climatology for the month, 0.07 inches of rain month to date. Just not going to do it. We need anywhere from about 2.5 to 3 inches you should have at this point in the month, and right now we're sitting at 0.07, 7/100ths of an inch here, and that's indicative of many locations around here, except for a few isolated areas. They were able to get into some good rainfall and get stuck under one of these isolated thunderstorms, like Lebanon that we had a couple days ago. Lebanon was reporting about 2.5 inches of rain that fell over one isolated cell that moved across the county. So it's very hit or miss. One area's fortune, you go over to the next town and you could just one town over that totally missed it, and you're still in the drought conditions. So hopefully this turns around soon, but it's not looking like this will happen in the next 10 days, and certainly not through the holiday weekend. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for May 20th, 2015. Have a great Wednesday.